And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. All eyes on this team and what they've been able to do with their bats recently. Been ripping the cover off the ball.
Yeah, the way they've been putting up runs, it honestly looks like they've been taking BP out there, Boog. Excellent timing with their swings and clutch with runners on base. You name it, they're doing it. But can they keep this pace up today? That's what I want to find out.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the hill, the big righty, J.DeGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Okay, all set to go. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. A little bit high, and we're underway. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So digging in, Max Schumann. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. DeGrom, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Runner takes off, pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Abrams leads off second with nobody out. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
DeGrom checks the runner. Abrams back on a dive.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
That's outside.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
In the dirt.
3-0.
Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Here's Tyler O'Neill, and that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Inside, ball 1.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
There's the strike of the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him the space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Andrew
That's a
Vaughn
ball.
stands in with 2 away as he
Now
takes a
1-0.
ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Yankees nothing. Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, and today's starting pitcher, L.Gilbert. What do we have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. Line drive. Nootbaar makes the grab, 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Josh Bell.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Jeff
Ball, that's
McNeil,
out.
the next to hit, takes outside. 1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. Buxton matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. White makes the grab on the run. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Lars Nootbaar. DeGrom back to work.
Ball, that's in.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Up the middle, Turner. 1 up, 1 down. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
In the air, left field, down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
In the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jonathan India at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Abrams in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
And there's a foul ball.
Ball one.
This one in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw to first in time. And next for New York, Max Schumann. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Tap foul at the plate. Gets to it with a slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Liner, and oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Here's Mike Trout. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball. Swings through that.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
to first,
Got him.
and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Outside low, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And they'll do it again. On the ground, right side, McNeil fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. O'Neill batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Excellent
One
arm
ball, 2
action on
strikes,
that
count.
2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Curve in the dirt.
Full.
Chop to third. Muncy throws to first in time, and O'Neill is retired. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge. 2 outs, bases empty. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Josh Bell. That's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Digging in, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball,
Quickly in
2
an 0-2
strikes.
count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fermin tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Dalen Lyle now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
There's a swing and a miss.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. 2 outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nootbaar brings it in, and that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch, not close.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
2-2 the count.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
And up next for New York, Eli White. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This to third, Muncy. Tosses to first, and the Yanks go quietly. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That's too low, and it's a full count.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
On the ground to short, boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Buxton takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And that's down and away. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out his first time up. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. McNeil off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. On to first, and Freeman is retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jonathan India. DeGrom back to work. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And the slider just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Lyle makes the grab, 1 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Way inside, gets out of the way.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one missing low. That one missed, now 3-0. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Max Schumann now at the plate. DeGrom checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Outside with a breaking ball. Man at first, one away. There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw, and they got him.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Swing and a ground ball. Muncy tosses across the first, and that will end the inning. Yanks held in check, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
The right fielder, Mike Trout.
Breaking ball inside, and that is ball one.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And he takes a strike.
0-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, and he can't hang on. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Ball, that's out.
Outside, 2-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting the catcher,
Freddie Fermin will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. This to center field. White on the move. Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball, that's low.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
the right fielder, number 19,
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. And the first offering is not close. And that drops in for a strike. In the dirt, but kept close.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Three and two.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Jacob DeGrom. And they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Chris Martin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Vaughn now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Rip to third, 1 at second. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Dalen Lyle. Lyle goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. Fouled off. He was late. Hard ground ball, base 9. And that turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside, almost got him. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. That missed by a lot. 3-1 now. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That's worth the price of admission. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Next to hit, Byron Buxton. And And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That's a laser base hit.
He was all over that one. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. N.Y.Y-L.Gilbert is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the Yankees, Steven Matz.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Man at first, here is Freddie Freeman. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Still only one out here in the inning. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering misses, and that's ball two. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third, and that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Grounds one to short. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Here comes Max Muncy, 1 for 2. Outside low, ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
In the dirt. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Lars Nootbaar. New pitcher for the Mariners, Adrian Morejon.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And a slider misses down and away. Just missed. Hit hard on the ground is short. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now a chance for Eli White. And there's the strike.
0-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now, Jonathan India.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And there's a strike.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that misses. And a count 2-1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
C.J. Abrams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. Trout hustles it back in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted. So
McNeil gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yency Almonte.
Number 62.
Here's Josh Bell.
Almonte.
Outside low. Ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Freddie.
Freddie Fermin digs in now. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fastball is outside. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one the other way. Vaughn. He takes it on his own. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting.
And now for Seattle, Dalen Lyle. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Mariners are down in order. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now the third baseman, Max Schumann. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Brock Stewart.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Raleigh up to bat next, lays off for a ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first, nobody out.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Really important at bat coming up now.
O'Neal can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big big first out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brock Stewart will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now
Pitching change here. JoJo Romero.
59. JoJo Romero.
Newtbar in the box now. Take strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Just
that's
misses
down.
with that one.
That's a really good take.
In the air, center field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. Still tied 3-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matt Brash.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Now into the ball game on defense, Dane Myers. He's the new 3rd baseman. Here's Turner now, known for his late inning heroics. Out to short, Abrams. Whips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off. In there at the knees. 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Grant Anderson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Sewell getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. And stepping in for the Mariners, Byron Buxton. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Now up as the Yankees DH, Spencer Jones. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. Now one gone in the ninth. And now the center fielder, Eli White. And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. JoJo Romero won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Number 49 taking over on the mound.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And delivers outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jonathan India in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
India in the box now. Takes strike 1. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Oh, and he hit him.
That ball got him.
And next for New York, C.J. Abrams. That's off the mark. 1-0. White on second. India over at first with 1 away. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
Turner. The throw to second. Onto Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Paul Sewald.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Trout goes after that one for strike 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. David Bednar, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Anderson also throwing. That misses. 1-1. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scoring position with 1 gone.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Here's Muncy to hit. 1 for 3. In the air, right side. O'Neal. 2 down. Josh Bell up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And now Freddie Fermin, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch, not close. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out.
New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Dane Myers. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's ripped for a base hit. Abrams rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs, runner at first. Cal Raleigh stepping in now for the Yankees. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
And that is out of play. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 4-3 New York. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than...
Substitution now at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Michael A. Taylor. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Turner swings through it for strike one. On the ground to third. In time to Vaughn. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Jeff McNeil up next for the Mariners. Trying to deliver as the hero. Base hit into right center. Around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and again, we are tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
And there he doesn't try to do too much.
2 outs, runner on first. And up next for Seattle, Byron Buxton. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count. One ball.
Squirts
2
away
strikes.
a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a base hit up the middle. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And that one is lifted in the air. White sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 4-4. So coming into the game now on defense, number 44. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 44.
Lars Nootbaar stepping in now for the Yankees. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one at triple digits.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
In now is the Yankees DH, Spencer Jones. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. That one missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Eli White.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. The Yanks lead 1. This game's all tied at 4.
Now pitching for
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Grant Anderson.
And one thing on him, he's been
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On to pinch run, Ryan Ward. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. And this place is rocking. And the Mariners walk it off in the 11th.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.